Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for April 18th through 24th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, a very warm hello. Welcome to you. If you're returning, thank you very much. If you're returning, always grateful for each and every one of you. Welcome back. So just a reminder for all of you, I'm still running a contest on my channel. Deadline to enter is April 30th. If you want to enter to possibly win a free personal reading, then all you need to do is subscribe to my channel because it is for subscribers and leave me a comment in the box down below. Say, I am open. That tells me that you're participating in the contest. And it is also a very important affirmation for yourself, telling yourself in the universe you're open and you're ready to receive. So April 30th is the deadline. I'll announce the winner the first week of May. So we have come together. This is certainly a week where things are starting to come together for you. Maybe you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. This is also about people coming together. So, you know, for some of you, you may be focused in one area of your life on, you know, partnering up with the right people, okay, or meeting the right people. Perhaps you're expanding your social environment. But it's really this wonderful energy of togetherness, okay? And maybe something that you've been waiting for a long time is finally coming to fruition, okay? Maybe you've got something that you really need to focus on in the week ahead, and then you can focus on your home life and your partnerships. It really is all about love, togetherness, okay? This warm, fuzzy kind of energy. All right, so if you've been feeling alone, we've got the One Ring Circus here, okay? Then perhaps you're expanding your horizons a little bit, okay? And the One Ring Circus energy is, number one, a reminder from Spirit that you are very strong, you're capable, okay? You've got this, you're a rock, all right? You may actually be the pillar that other people lean on in the week ahead, all right? Perhaps you are giving people a little bit of strength and stability, sharing your love, right? Sharing your energy, okay? But when we have the One Ring Circus, this could also represent that there is something that you need to do in the week ahead that is all about you. You have the responsibility because you have this creative, innovative approach that maybe someone else doesn't have. Perhaps there's some sort of, some sort of project that you've got on the go, okay, or some issue in your workplace or something like that. But, you know, certainly something there that maybe you have your unique spin on how to get something resolved, okay, or, how to get something completed, right? So it's all really about you here, Pisces. But the One Ring Circus can also represent that perhaps there's somewhere in your life that in order to maintain a healthy relationship, you need to put up some sort of boundaries. Now, this could certainly be boundaries between your work and home, okay? Where something maybe has been a little bit lopsided and you need to restore some equilibrium there, right? Boundaries are healthy. Not everybody likes boundaries, right? And usually the people that get a little bit annoyed when we put up some boundaries are the ones that are taking advantage of your good nature. So there could be something there that you need to sort out in the week ahead, okay? But the One Ring Circus is, you know, really Spirit reminding you how strong and capable you are, and that if there's something that you need to get done, you certainly have the right energy to be able to do that, okay? So let's see what else we've got coming out for you guys for the week ahead. If you are enjoying your reading so far, by the way, please don't forget to hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel. Show my channel a little bit of love. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups. Wow, nice. All right, Ten of Cups. We have the Tower. Okay, certainly some sort of surprise. And we also have the Eight of Wands coming out there for you as well. Okay, so certainly there may be something that you need to shake up a little bit in the week ahead. We've got the Justice card though. Justice card, restoration of balance and harmony, okay? Making the right choice, making the right decisions, okay? Being honest, being truthful, all right? So you might have an important decision to make in the week ahead, right? But this will be balanced and fair, okay? The Justice card is Libran energy, all about fairness and equality, right? Very important in our worlds, right? When things are off balance, we don't feel so great, right? This is everything coming back together. There may be some sort of official decision that you are making, or maybe that someone else is making for you, but it is just, it is right, it is fair. when we do have the justice energy showing up in your reading, this is also some honesty and truth coming to light, okay, but also some really good karma that is headed your way. All the good that you've ever put out in the world, it's all flowing back to you now. All right. Now, I know some of you are sitting there looking at the tower moment, okay, and looking at the tower and go, oh my God, something's gonna like, fall apart in my life. Here's the thing with the tower, okay, the tower is neither good nor bad. People perceive it as being bad because it is a surprise, it's something unexpected, and it is some sort of change. But it can be simply a change in the way of thinking. It can be a revelation. It can be an epiphany moment. Something that changes the way you've been doing things to make room for a better way. But because it does have to do with change, and because it does have to do with usually something a little bit unexpected, people don't quite like it. Can it be a sudden end to something? Yes, it can. Can it be something that creates improvement in your life? Yes, it can. The tower always comes in for our best and highest good, always comes in to get us unstuck or to shift our energy into something that's better for us. We're always left with a strong, solid foundation, okay? But we're making room for something newer, bigger, better, and more exciting in our life. But it's usually something that just takes us off guard, takes us by surprise, gets our adrenaline flowing, okay? But we do have the 10 of Cups that's coming in here, all right? And the 10 of Cups is certainly a very, very happy, positive energy. And so this can certainly be where the coming together is all here, right? So I think for some of you, you might have a couple of different things going on here. Okay, but the 10 of Cups is really your happily ever after card, right? Filled with promise, filled with unlimited potential, a lot of love, a lot of connection, a lot of happiness and joy, all of these wonderful things, okay? And then bada bing, bada boom, in comes in the tower. Okay, now, first of all, the tower comes in where something that hasn't been working, okay, something is shifting. So this can certainly be an internal shift within you. This can certainly be something that is improving in your life, right? I mean, the 10 of Cups is an excellent energy, okay? But there may still be something here that catches you off guard or that takes you by surprise, okay? Because we do actually have some really positive communication with the 8 of Wands. So I'm feeling here that this is a happy tower. Okay, especially with the Justice card coming in here. So there could be some sort of surprise decision or revelation, maybe something within your family, okay, maybe something just within you. You might have an epiphany moment. And the tower is quite often when our spirit and our material worlds collide, shaking things up a little bit, okay? But again, always for our best and highest good, because usually something that wasn't quite working is now out the door, and to make room for something better. It can be a train of thought. It can be someone, maybe a family, something in your family, okay, maybe in your workplace, right? Maybe someone has some news to share and it's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, it might not even be anything that necessarily is in your physical world. It may be something in your family unit, okay, or in your working environment that's around you, right? We can have a lot of sudden changes that kind of rock our world a little bit, but they don't necessarily affect us directly. Okay, so let's say you've got, let's say you're spending some time with your family and everything's all happy dappy with the 10 of Cups. And then all of a sudden, say your brother or your sister walks in and says, hey, guess what? I just eloped. And the whole family's sitting there going, huh? And it's like, whoa, all of a sudden you've got some change in your family structure, some sort of revelation that it's like, whoa, that's just crazy, right? So, it can just be something that comes to light, something that's a bit of a surprise. But again, this can be a shift within you as well. You could certainly be coming into the realization of what makes you happy. The 10 of Cups, right? You're on the quest for this ultimate happiness here, okay? And in order to get that, you need to change something. You need to let something go. You need to put up some boundaries. Okay. You need to do what's right for you. Okay. Or you need to change your way of doing things, right? So you could certainly be having an epiphany moment that brings about a little bit of change here as well. But the important thing to remember with the tower is whatever happens to come in that we're not expecting, it's always for our best and highest good. It's always something that gets our adrenaline kind of going a little bit. Also, always something that kind of catches us off guard, but when we look back later on, we kind of knew anyway. Okay, so it's not quite as much of a surprise as we think that it is in the moment, but it does initiate some sort of change, okay, or some sort of forward momentum. And the tower is here to get us out of our comfort zone. Okay, so you could just certainly be doing something that's out of your comfort zone, something that you wouldn't normally do, especially when we've got the Eight of Wands coming in here, which does typically represent some really positive communication, forward momentum, getting unstuck. Okay, so if there's been an area in your life where you've been feeling a little bit stagnant or stuck, hang on to your hat, because there's certainly some information or something coming in here that gets you moving and shaken towards your goals, towards your dreams, gets you, finding solutions, finding answers, overcoming a challenge, an obstacle, right? Sometimes we just need, boob, sometimes we need a little bit of a helping hand somewhere along the way, and this gets us moving. All right, so the Eight of Wands is certainly some news coming in, some communication coming in, internal within you or external in your environment, something that shifts your perspective, gets you moving, gets you doing something a little bit different, maybe. Okay, maybe it's something here, you get some sort of inner realization, and this gives you the courage that you need to communicate in somewhere. Right, we have somewhere here where some of you might need to put up some boundaries. Okay, it might be something to do with your family. Okay, or where you spend a lot of time, something that affects your happiness and your well-being. And you might just all of a sudden be like, you know what, today's the day, I'm going to put up some boundaries. And you're going to present that in a very positive way, but you're making a decision, right? So this could be you making a sudden decision as well. Okay, but certainly some very positive energy that's coming in here. So whatever this little shift is here for you, and let me tell you, the last time I had the Tower card personally, it was a revelation. It wasn't anything in my physical world. I didn't lose anything. I didn't get fired from my job or anything like that. Okay, what it was is it was a big revelation for me, and it was a big major epiphany moment. And believe you me, my heart raced in my chest and my adrenaline got going, my face got flushed, and I'm like, her. And but it got me moving. It got me from an energy of nah, just kind of floating along, and I know that I need to do something. I know I need to do this, and I just wasn't doing anything. And then I found a piece of information, is what I needed, and it was just something that just kind of, and my intuition, I already knew it was going on, but until sometimes you see something in front of your face, it doesn't have the same impact, right? And that's what happened. I got some information, and believe you me, that got my blood boiling a little bit, and it got me moving. So that could certainly be something that's in your world in the week ahead. Just some sort of information that comes along that gets you moving, gets you unstuck. Your advice from Spirit, the Ten of Swords. There's your stuck. Okay. You need to do something a little bit different. Something that you're dealing with right now hasn't been working for you. Okay. It's causing you all sorts of grief and anguish and all these kind of things. You need to put it to an end. Okay, so whether this is a shift in your way of thinking, okay, doing something a little bit differently, okay, finding a solution, finding a different approach, or even, of course, maybe even putting up some boundaries, right? The Ten of Swords is, does represent a completion, an ending, okay, albeit a challenging one. So something that's challenging needs to come to an end. And here you go, your Tower moment right there. Okay, so you could certainly have some epiphany. You could certainly be changing how you deal with a situation, how you communicate. All right, you could certainly be finding some information that you desperately need. And this gets you moving forward, okay? It gets you doing something a little bit differently, or it could even just be making a sudden and final decision in an area of your life. The blessings headed your way. We have the Emperor. There you go. The Emperor card. Beautiful Aries energy. But the Emperor card has you taking back your power, taking back control, being in the driver's seat. The Emperor sits back. The Emperor knows when to take action, when to put a plan into motion, when to revise a strategy, but also knows when to take a back seat, when to sit and watch previous things unfold. But the Emperor brings in an energy of success, stability, and authority. So you could certainly be in this energy in the week ahead where you are getting things done. You're a mover and a shaker this week. You're taking back your power. You are a rock, right? Just like that one ring circus. You are in that driver's seat. You are large and in charge. And if you need to change something around, if something's not going your way and you need to make some sort of sudden change, go for it. We can be the mastermind of our own tower moment. It doesn't have to be anything external. It can be us, right? We can just be like, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to shake things up a little bit. And it certainly looks like there's a lot of positive energy around here for you to do that. Okay. So very excellent. All right. But the Emperor can also represent benefiting you. This can also represent an advice card. Okay. So there could certainly be somebody around you that, number one, maybe you partner up with. Okay. Maybe you bump into somebody, the Tower moment, right? Perhaps you bump into an old boss, an old friend, an old colleague or something. And, and you could certainly, it could like shift your energy a little bit, right? You could, all of a sudden be gathering some momentum, be getting some really good news. Maybe they have an opportunity for you and it's out of the blue, right? The Tower is something out of the blue. But this can represent someone who gives you a little bit of an advice as well. Okay, someone who has some really great advice for you. And again, that can shift your perspective on something there also. All right, so certainly something very, very positive for you there. Your overall outcome, the Three of Wands, look at you. Getting ready to move forward. You're getting things in place. You're putting a plan in place and you are ready to take action. You're putting things in motion. You're removing your obstacles and your blocks and you are ready to move forward. Okay, so you could certainly be following a goal, following a dream. Okay, or maybe you're just doing something a little bit more creative. Okay, you're feeling inspired. All right, you're feeling like things are really falling into place for you with that Three of Wands. All right, maybe you've got a sense of adventure. The Eight of Wands can be an energy of travel. The Three of Wands can be one of travel as well. Okay, making some travel plans. So maybe you have an opportunity, maybe some doors are opening up for you and you've had some, plans that have been on the back burner for a while and all of a sudden those doors open for you. Exciting. Now, as I'm looking at your cards, we got a whole whack of eights coming up here for you. Now, of course, the Eight of Wands can also be an energy of manifestation. You set your intention and all of your intentions are starting to come to fruition, right? Your manifestation, right? You're manifesting great things into your life. Okay, we've got the Justice card. Now, normally you're used to seeing the Justice card as number 11. It depends what deck you have. It actually has to go back to how things used to be numbered many, many, many moons ago. So some decks, the Strength card is number 8 and Justice is 11. This deck, the Justice card is number 8. So we've got the Justice card number 8. We've got the Eight of Wands, and we have Come Together, which is also a number 8. So 888. Infinite potential and abundance flowing into your life. Eights are also about manifestation. So look up the spiritual meaning of 888. Okay, there will be something there for you. There'll be some more messages there for you. And we also, of course, have the two tens coming out for you here as well. So 1010. Okay, and tens are endings leading way to new beginnings. Okay, so we have number 11 out there for you. Master number 11, new and improved. All right, so you might want to look up the deeper meaning of that one as well. Just saying. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment in the box down below if you wish as well. But I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.